Is this an incredible adventure? Yet again, today, you and I, Peterson, starting in the Big Apple, New York City, one of the greatest cities in the world. We're getting on one of the nicest boats in the world, the Queen Mary, for a ufologist convention. It turns out our work is so significant, they've invited us on this excursion, so yet we're crossing another ocean together, this time the Atlantic, where we're taking Dr. Sergio Olivera's black card and we're using it to fund and fuel an expedition through Europe, where we are infiltrating the upper echelon of society, bonding with wealthy people across the world, blue blood, so to speak, and we will, after we bond with them, be able to sell them on the mediocrity mindset. So join us, subscribers, as we go onto a galaxy quest of mediocrity together. And my buddy Peterson will have his cell phone camera and the mediocre microphone that we ordered on Amazon last night, and no other assets around us to help us through this quest. So if you're bored tonight, you won't be. You'll be able to sleep well knowing that we are gasping for air aboard the Queen Mary, trying to get to the old London, England, across what we call the Atlantic Ocean. Thank you, and come with us. We're about to board. The staff has been very friendly. I have a feeling after 7 days at sea with the below average company employees, attitudes might be just a little bit different. You've never seen 5-star like this. This is Michael Bay quality. Thank you so much, Dr. Olivera, for your generous grants and sending us 5-star international with the staff of the Queen Mary. I can't wait to introduce you to some of these personalities during the next 7 days at sea. Crossing the Atlantic here, it's hard not to think of the famous old story when the Titanic tried to do it. I doubt they had the same salad bar that we have. It's crazy how many people in the world today believe in UFOs, extraterrestrial life. This is a huge conference. There's over 3,000 people here. We're surrounded by greatness. Some of the most significant leaders in the field have all been invited on this yet a private cruise. What are we doing on this cruise? Well, we're crossing the Atlantic Ocean. And this time we're not alone, like when we were on the cargo ship by ourselves. This time we're with thousands of esteemed guests. And we're all gaining insight from each other's knowledge, each other's experiences, and the various theories that all these genius minds are coming up with. I look forward to introducing you to a couple of the experts in the field. We have an international group of people here. This is Mako from Tokyo. She's one of the greatest ufology astrology studiers. She's actually got a hell of a bunion here too, to be honest, but I was just helping her stretch out because tonight she's going to spend 12 hours on her feet searching the skies above for something that we call extraterrestrial life. Right, Mako?
Yeah, very nice. Excellent.
Excellent. And
very happy.
She's a believer that we're not the only ones in this universe. She's taught me so much that I know about UFO hunting.
Oh, Lucy Bumble.
Mako! So nice to see people that really share your hobbies and interests.
I get
my love in Tokyo! And we're all believing that there's going to be some life sighting tonight at the UFO conference aboard the Queen Mary to London. Peterson, this is a boat where people book their dream voyage at the latter golden years of their life. And the average sailor on board here is in their 80s. So, what a place to spend your retirement and then finally pass away at sea. As you saw earlier, we had some time with Mako Yamaguchi. She is one of the lead ufologists in the world today. She claims to have been abducted and probed over 46 times since the late 70s. She's organized the conference aboard the Queen Mary. Peterson, we're trying to get the message out about mediocrity and how below average we truly are. And in order to do that, we have to bond and, like a chameleon, fit into our surroundings. So for me to be credible with all these rich folks, I have now dressed the part. I have put my $5,000 suit and tie on. I removed the tie. We're getting ready to go. Let's do it. As you know, Peterson, this is the fanciest boat on the water, and we can see why. It's also maybe the largest boat on the water. It's like 9 or 10 football fields. We've been combing it back and forth. Casinos, restaurants, all sorts of Filipino employees. Well, we're here. We're at the ufology conference on the board of the Queen Mary. Audience, obviously this is more of something that you guys have been studying for years. I'm new to this. I work for Michael Bay. I'm here for a reason. I was an esteemed invited guest because we were part of a discovery that was groundbreaking for mankind. We were on a cargo ship crossing the Pacific. All of a sudden, beams of light shot down from the sky. They abducted our friend, Dr. Feldstein, a ufologist. He had radiation poisoning. He was flatulent. He started losing his pubic hair. And we did scientific research that led us to believe that we are not alone in this world, that there are aliens that are amongst us. They're studying us, and they're probing Americans and Europeans throughout the world. They're going through your softer areas. They're going through the anal cavity. We've done some research to see if that's how probing really has been done throughout the ages. It turns out that there's been a lot of anal probing since the 1960s. Listen, this type of discovery is life-changing, okay? Not only has our best friend been abducted by aliens and probed, they implanted a treasure map into our beloved Dr. Feldstein's brain. That treasure map led us across the Pacific Ocean over to Miami Beach, Florida, where we went down into the Caribbean and we studied all of these maps that he was drawing maniacally. It turned out it led us to a treasure that was worth over $700 million in cash and gems. And this made all sorts of world news. And that's what brought us here, to this transatlantic crossing with you people, talking about our findings, talking about the discoveries, and talking about the great quality work Michael Bay has put into film and cinematography for the last 30 years. Thank you for inviting me, and thank you for having me here, everybody. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. According to the most sophisticated person on the boat, Mako Yamaguchi, she has told us there's some fucking library, there's some library on board, and it contains an ancient book, a book that was on the Titanic. So we're looking for it now, but it's not an easy quest. I hate to be a greedy gentleman, but Dr. Sergio Olivera did tell us that there was no expense spared on a mission like this. The discovering aliens was so powerful for the world and the history of mankind that we shouldn't be penny pinching. So I've been running that black card, very hard. I've really been putting it through its limits. This whole relaxation thing takes a lot of work. And I gotta tell you something, I'm getting used to this lifestyle. I really like Dr. Sergio Olivera's net worth and how he uses his black card. What's the surf and turf tonight? Is it crab legs or is it lobster tail? I'm not clear if it's Dr. Olivera himself or maybe just one of his various chief financial officers, but we did get word today. They're a little concerned at the expenditures. They've seen a couple bills top the six-figure mark, and they're wondering exactly where this money is going. So even a guy worth $36 billion has some sort of financial restraints, and we're pushing the restraints to every level we can find. Okay, so we're gonna take everything on the menu, but times 10. So every single thing 10 times over.
Oh man, are you sure?
Yeah. Listen, I'm not used to this type of lifestyle. It might be going to my head just a little bit, I'm not sure. So we're ordering everything on the menu 10 times over just to see if the chef can handle it. I actually have taken over him and his entire staff to be cooking for us in the penthouse. Now, I can't say that everything goes off without a hitch. We were supposed to be submitting daily expense reports. We were supposed to be monitoring budgets on what we were using these funds for, not just massages and lavish steak dinners. half of it that we don't even eat. But in honesty, I think once you see the results we get, the tremendous research that we're doing aboard the Queen Mary, what kind of relationships we're building, a few $100,000 in miscellaneous expenses will be like a drop in the bucket for a man of his net worth. So please hit the subscribe button, because there's probably not anybody else that's willing to exploit themselves to this degree. We're here in the library. Obviously, this is very impressive. And somewhere in here, there's a 140-year-old book. And if we're lucky enough to find this ancient artifact and unlock some of the secrets of the universe, it will just be for the sheer fact that we want to share our mediocrity and our below averageness with the world. Look at this, Peterson. Why would this be here? Wow. Look at this. According to Dr. Yamaguchi, this is the book that holds all the secrets of the universe. I'm gonna have to do a deep investigation. I'm gonna have to read this thing thoroughly or have my assistant do it to find out if there's any secrets in here that will help us on our mission. Now join us as we go to London, as we go to Amsterdam, as we go to Paris, as we go to the south of France, Monaco, Saint-Tropez, Athens, Greece, Italy, Venice, and a bunch of other weird places. And I want you to come with us so that you never have to suffer through a trip like this. You can just see what it looks like through the eyes of the below average company and enjoy the ride from the comfort of your own couch.